Hey guys, welcome to Honeycomb. We have a bunch of stuff to unbox. This one was sent over by Nike, by the brand, for something that we're really excited to announce that we were a part of and we've been involved in for a while now. It's one of those secrets we've been keeping for a long time, for months and months, and finally get to show you guys. Kind of connected to it is in this box. So we'll move this aside and open it up later. But first, let's focus on this. This is a box sent over by our friends over at Nike Philippines, and it's a project that we've been working together on with them, but I didn't know about this particular part of the project. I didn't know about this gift that they would send over. They call it a seeding kit. So this box, it came inside another bigger corrugated box, and then this is what was inside. I already opened the corrugated box. It had my address on it and my home address, so I wanted to take it out. And this was what inside. It's a big black box, and on the top in black it says the Courtyard, and then the swoosh, and then there's an address here. It says 25th Street, corner 7th Avenue, BGC, Taguig, Philippines 1634. That's the address of the Courtyard. On the side it has the hashtag, the Courtyard Manila, and some black printing of a basketball court as well. Swoosh on this side. The sides are both pretty much the same. And then on the front side that opens up, we have some text. Now that text says, this is more than just a basketball court, it's a safe haven where every player can find their team. An arena where every team can own the home court advantage. Where practice makes possible and next level play meets next level performance. Welcome to the new home for a new generation. Welcome to the Courtyard. And it's got a little tab here, a little basketball on the tab. All right, so let's open up the box. Alright, so immediately inside the box, there are two items in here. The first is a basketball, and the second is a card. So let's pick up that card first. And it's on this looks like recycled paper. A theme of the Courtyard is sustainability, part of Nike's Move to Zero. And the card says, it's a little hard to read, but it says, where practice makes possible, where next level play meets next level performance. The Courtyard swoosh, and this looks like recycled paper. On the back it says hashtag the Courtyard Manila. Date August 4, 2023. Also, this is the official opening of the court, and that's the address and the date for the opening. So it's an invitation to the opening of the court. It says bring your A game. Join us at Manila's home for a new generation of game-changing ballers, the Courtyard. This is a plantable card. Bury it in soil and water generously to see clover sprout in 3 to 10 days. So it's been rainy in Manila. Maybe this will happen fast. I should definitely try that out. So I'm gonna try this maybe tomorrow. Try burying this in in the garden. See what happens if it sprouts. So that's pretty cool. No point in keeping this. This will eventually make its way into the ground. I'll put it back in the box first. And yeah, I wonder what kind of ink they use to print that on, because if you're gonna bury that, it's gonna go in the ground. Hopefully the company that makes that card has thought of it. But on the design itself, it has the same pattern that's on the floor of the Courtyard, which we also see here again on the basketball. Whoops. All right, let's put the box aside. Okay. And look just at the basketball. This is designed by an artist named Keith Six. So Keith Six is actually the artist we've been working on to make the Courtyard. He's the designer, the illustrator. Honeycomb and Keith have worked together on a number of projects in the last year. And one of the things that we've done is that our team here at Honeycomb is the one who executed the painting of the basketball court at the Courtyard. So we worked with Kiefer and a Singapore agency named BBH to execute or to come up with a design that's informed by Filipino heritage and Filipino love for basketball. And maybe one day you can hear Keith explain what his rationale and idea is behind the design of the court. But for now, let's just take the art at face value and see what a nice ball this is. So thank you to Nike and thank you to Kiefer for this wonderful gift. If you want to see it, you can always come here to Honeycomb. It'll be here all the time. But if you want to see the court or the courtyard, you can head over to BGC and register on the Nike app, which we'll get to in a minute. Speaking of the Nike app, I want to show you guys something that I got on the Nike app in this box here. And I want to show you how I get some of my favorite sneakers. Now, I do have the blessing of being blessed by the company every once in a while, and they do send me sneakers, but there are some sneakers that don't get sent to me that I really want, and for those, I buy them. That's the easy way to say it. I do think that this is actually also a recycled box. There's usually a marking on it that says, over here, corrugated recycles. So wait, instead of throwing this box away, help us by keeping it out of the landfill by reusing and recycling. It's also made of recycled. It is recyclable. So when you throw it away, you gotta remember to put it in the recycling bin as well. All right. Okay, so we'll open up the box. I blacked out my address. Alright, I'm gonna pull this out first. First thing inside the box is a shirt. This is a shirt I've actually wanted for quite a while. One of my favorite materials is like tactile cotton dry fit, and that's what this is. This is a Celtics basketball tactile dry fit NBA practice shirt. So as you know, I'm a big Celtics fan. This has been sitting kind of in my favorites on the Nike app for a while, and then it went on sale and I picked it up. Now when we think of dry fit, we usually think of it as feeling like a highly synthetic material, and it is. This is 100% polyester, but it feels very cotton-like. Dry fit really is a technology that it's a weaving pattern that like spits out sweat. So as liquid is coming off of your body, it throws it out the front, kind of mist it out the front by the way that the material moves, that the weave moves together. It's kind of expelling liquid out so that you don't get wet. And so that's what this is. It feels very much similar to cotton, but it's actually fully polyester. Dry fit Celtics basketball practice shirt. Super stoked for that. I've been waiting a few months to get this since it came out. And the NBA's off season is when this stuff goes on sale, so I made sure I grabbed one. And up next, something I've been waiting for since 1998. Whew. So this is actually the original box that came in 1998. When the Jordan brand actually launched, this is what a lot of shoes came in. The women's Air Jordan, or the Air Jordan women's, came in this same kind of box. And here we have the Air Jordan 13 Retro, the black, true red and white colorway. Before I look at this sneaker, I just want to say I watched The Last Dance and it really brought back a lot of memories of being, gosh, in 1998 I was 14 years old, actually late 13, watching the NBA Finals on TV, live television. I'd wake up in the morning and watch it, and throughout the entire season and the playoffs, the All-Star game, all the way until like the finals, Jordan was wearing this shoe until maybe 2 or 3 games in that final series versus the Utah Jazz, where he changed to the Jordan 14, which is the last shot sneaker. But if you watch The Last Dance, I think that the star of the show is actually this shoe, the Jordan 13, which had a home colorway in white and red, and then has this colorway, the playoffs. Oh, look at that. Whew. Woo! Yes! Yes, yes, yes! Oh my god, I'm so excited! Oh my god, yes! Look at that, guys. Look at that. What a beautiful pair of shoes. I'm not joking. I'll take this little plastic off the hologram of the cat eye. And man, this is a pair of shoes I've been waiting for a really, really long time. Again, since 1998, since I first saw it, I could never afford it, or I never had the chance to buy a pair of these. And boy, have they done a good job with this set. I'm not going to bore you too much with the sneakers themselves. I'm sure you can go on YouTube and see other reviewers review and unbox this particular pair of shoes. I will say the leather on this pair is actually really nice. Suede on the midsole. I only really want Jordan 13s that have the suede in the midsole in a dark color. I only really want the suede on my midsoles to be black. I don't really like the light colored midsoles because I feel like they get dirty really easily, especially in Manila. And we're not really, although you could use these for playing basketball, we're not really playing basketball in these. My favorite game shoe right now is the 37, the Jordan 37. It might become the 38. I'm looking at the 38 and I think I'm gonna like that a lot. This is a fashion style retro that I have wanted for so many years. Woof! All right, there's one question that I do want to answer for you guys, which is, do they fit true to size? Here. Oh, nice. Durapoint-Tex insole. Jordan 13 is 4-foot and heel zoom air, but it's all embedded, no visible. And take off my Vormeros and pop these on. I would say go true to size. Like in terms of the width, they do fit perfectly. I feel like there's a bit of allowance in the toe, in the length of this sneaker, but not so much that I would go up or I would go down half a size. Maybe if I was going to do some performance basketball, or I would try to actually play basketball, I might want it, half a size down for a snugger fit. But for what we're going to do, which is walking around in these sneakers, wearing them at the studio, wearing them at the mall, I think true to size will do really well. Yeah, so it retails for 11,295 pesos, and I got it for 6,327 pesos, which is almost half price. Now, how did I do that? The answer is patience and the Nike app. So bringing together kind of like my favorite things right now. So we're gonna look at the Celtics jersey, my playoff 13s, and this basketball for the Courtyard. All of these together, we're gonna take a moment to appreciate the Nike app. So this is a Nike app, and I want to show you guys how I'm able to pick up my favorite sneakers when I'm buying on the Nike app. So what I do is I actually check the app relatively often. So I check, whether I'm reading articles or I'm browsing the store. You can go on the app and see new releases, see what shoes are coming out, and browse through all of those. So as you can see right now, the Zoom Freak 5 is just in. You can even see the sneakers that are in the sneakers app. Usually what I do is I go to all sneakers. So I'll go to shoes and go to all shoes, and then I'll click on the sort icon and sort newest. And that'll show me all of the newest sneakers in order. It tells me what's showing up in sneakers, what's not. Oh my gosh, there's an Airflight Warachi coming out. So this is a good example. This is a sneaker that I want, but Airflight Warachis don't sell out. They usually don't sell out. And like the Jordan 13, which for me is a surprise that it eventually made it on sale, I don't need it like right away. Like there are other sneakers that maybe I want to get more urgently. This one, I feel like I can wait. So instead of buying it right away, I'm gonna click on the little heart icon and it's gonna go to my favorites. Now, you can see that all the other sneakers that are available here, and you can do that. Just keep on adding things to your favorites. They have an Air Max 87 by you, Air Max 1 87 by you. You have the Giannis one. You can just click on those, and the same is true for all of the clothing, accessories, women, and then you can go specifically and look at just Jordan. I always like to do that. Look at Jordan men and shop all. You can see all of the apparel and the footwear available. If you go back to the homepage, you can click on the little hamburger icon, the menu, and from here you can go to favorites. As you can see, the Nike Airflight Huarache that I just clicked favorite on appeared over there. And it does show you all of the different stuff that you've selected over the months, really, that these sneakers have been there. Now, if I scroll back far enough, some of these items will be sold out. And those are the items that have run out already, that maybe have run their course. They haven't restocked, they're limited, and sometimes you won't get what you want if you wait too long, or if maybe it's more popular than you're willing to wait. But this is a really good way to like watch out for the stuff that you want to get, like this shirt and these sneakers. Now, when a sale comes along, you'll be able to see, and it'll show here when there's a reduced price. So like here you have the Nike Air Max 90 Golf NRG Energy version, and this is one that they did for, I think, Georgia, which is the Masters, and you can see there that it has a reduced price. Now, sometimes on sales like this one, like you see here, the Jordan 13 Retro, there's an additional coupon code. So even though the discount code here was 9,039 pesos, when I use the discount code, which in this case was the mid-year sale discount code at the end of July, all I had to do was select two items. So I selected the t-shirt and I selected the shoes, and together they made for two items, and I got 30% off. Now, from right inside of your favorites, you can actually click on an item and select the size and then add to bag. So it makes it really quick for you to be able to order the sneakers that you want. Usually what I recommend is that if you want to be quick on these things, and sometimes you need to during a sale, make sure that your credit card information is already inside of the app, and then you can just quickly go to your favorites, select the size that you need, and then add it to the bag, add everything to the bag right here inside of your favorites, and then check out, use the coupon code, and get it delivered to you quickly. So that's my favorite way to use the Nike app. So if you go back to the app and we look at the menu, you can see here that there's actually a section called Discover. If we click on that, we can actually learn more about the Courtyard, the basketball here. So here we have a feature with the artist spotlight of Kiefer and his work on the court. So you can see some of the pictures of the court here, some nice drone footage, and kind of the story, the inspiration that Kiefer had about the court. You can read that in the Nike app. You scroll further down, you can see the Courtyard is open, and this is more details about the Courtyard itself. And then you have the announcement of the Courtyard. You click Learn More, and you can see here some video about the Courtyard. I believe there's music. And so that's all the drone footage at the Courtyard. That's pretty cool. And you scroll down, you have some pictures of it getting used, and some pictures of our team executing it. So this is part of the honeycomb art work that we did here at the court, and you can see some of the members of our team painting it, and some of the polyurethane paint that we used to make this court, which will last for a really long time. And there, of course, is Kiefer again. Now, the court is made out of this material, which is Nike Grind. It's recycled from a lot of, I believe it's 30,000 pairs of recycled outsoles from sneakers. So that's one of the ways that Nike is trying to remove rubber and plastic from landfills, but also take it out of the factory floors, not let them go into the ocean, stuff like that. Instead, they make it onto the basketball court, or it gets utilized in one way or another, whether it be here or in insoles, midsoles, whatever. That's one of the ways that we're seeing Nike's move to zero play out in the real world or in practice. Now, if we go over to events, you can actually see how to book a spot at the Courtyard. So you can see Nike experiences, and you can click here. There's the Baller Pass. There is Primetime Pickup. Right now, they're all full. Lots of slots already booked. Skills Camp for the Courtyard. These are all, I believe, for the launch of the Courtyard. But you can also click on these and book your slots for regular play at the Courtyard. Now, the Courtyard itself is a free basketball court. Like, I don't know how to stress that enough, because a lot of people are asking for how much you pay to play at the Courtyard, and the truth is you don't pay. It's free. Register online. There is some window for walk-in if people don't show up, but it's not a guarantee. So the best way really is to register online, and when you get there and the Courtyard is open, there will be emergency medical staff trained on site to help you. The Nike Courtyard staff is there also to help you with your needs. There are lockers, showers, bathrooms that you can use. Again, all of it is free. And of course, basketballs for you to be able to play and hoop with your friends at the Courtyard. Now, I've had the privilege and pleasure of playing at the Courtyard a few times already, and it is a lot of fun. I've been so excited for that. I'm so excited for the opening. Thank you so much to Nike for sending over the basketball court. Congratulations to our brother Kiefer on a very, very exciting project. Kiefer also has a Nike by You execution that is in the Nike Park at Fort. Go check that out. And we actually have a few more things cooking up surrounding the Courtyard and Kiefer, etc. So stay tuned for that stuff. Now remember, download the Nike app so that you can register to play at the Courtyard. Again, it's free. You just have to register. And then, of course, inside the app, remember to select your favorites so that when they go on sale, you just have to look in your favorite section, see if they are on sale, and add to cart from right there. All right, thank you so much for joining us. It's been nice chatting with you and sharing with you the stuff that's come in the mail this week. Very exciting time for basketball. FIBA World Cup is here in the Philippines. Let's enjoy some basketball together. I wish you guys good luck, good health, peace.